Imagine being the kind of man who thrives in his own company, who doesn't need to follow the crowd or seek validation from others. Sounds pretty ideal, right? That's the Sigma male, a man who operates outside of social hierarchies, often misunderstood, but deeply respected for his independence. Despite all this self-assurance, many Sigma males find themselves repeatedly entangled with the wrong women. How does that happen? If you think you've got it all figured out, think again. Studies suggest that even the most independent and self-sufficient men are just as prone to loneliness as anyone else. In fact, they might even be more vulnerable, and that vulnerability can lead them into some pretty tricky relationships. In this video, we're going to break down 5 surprising reasons why Sigma males often fall for the wrong women. And trust me, it's not what you might think. Let's move on. Reason 1, the allure of the unobtainable. We've all heard the saying, "You always want what you can't have." For Sigma males, this rings especially true. These men are drawn to challenges, and what's more challenging than a woman who seems out of reach? Whether she's emotionally unavailable, deeply complicated, or simply uninterested, the Sigma male finds her irresistible. As the poet Sylvia Plath once said, "I desire the things which will destroy me in the end." Sigma males, with their strong sense of self, often believe they can handle anything, even someone who is ultimately destructive to their well-being. But here's the twist. The more unattainable she is, the more the Sigma male is convinced she's the right one. It's a dangerous game, and one that often ends in heartache. The allure of the unobtainable can cloud judgment, leading Sigma males down a path that's far from ideal. Reason 2, the trap of intellectual connection. Sigma males thrive on deep intellectual conversations. They aren't interested in small talk or superficial relationships. So when they meet a woman who can match them intellectually, it feels like they have hit the jackpot. But here's the thing. Just because someone stimulates your mind doesn't mean they're right for your heart. Let's talk about Lucas, a Sigma male who prided himself on his intelligence and wit. He met a woman who could engage him in debates about philosophy, art, and politics. It was intoxicating. Finally, someone who could keep up with him. But as time went on, Lucas realized that while their conversations were electrifying, the relationship lacked emotional depth. She was more interested in being right than being close, and Lucas found himself feeling more lonely than ever. For Sigma males, the trap of intellectual connection can be particularly deceiving. They may mistake mental compatibility for romantic compatibility, leading them to invest in relationships that ultimately leave them unfulfilled. Reason 3, the savior complex. Sigma males are often self-reliant and have a strong sense of responsibility. This can lead to what's known as the savior complex, a desire to help or fix someone they believe is in need. It's a noble sentiment, but in relationships, it can be a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to build a house on quicksand. No matter how solid your foundation is, if the ground beneath you isn't stable, the whole thing is going to sink. The problem with the savior complex is that it often blinds Sigma males to the reality of the relationship. They become so focused on what the relationship could be that they ignore what it actually is. And in the end, they're left drained and disappointed, wondering why their efforts weren't enough. Reason 4, the appeal of the mysterious woman. If there's one thing a Sigma male loves, it's a good mystery. They're naturally curious and love to dig beneath the surface to uncover the truth. So when they meet a woman who's enigmatic and hard to read, they can't resist the urge to figure her out. But mystery doesn't always equate to compatibility. Think of it like a beautifully wrapped present. The anticipation of opening it is thrilling, but if there's nothing inside, the excitement quickly turns to disappointment. The same goes for relationships with mysterious women. The allure is in the unknown, but once the mystery is solved, the Sigma male may find there's nothing substantial to hold on to. The appeal of the mysterious woman can lead Sigma males into relationships where they're constantly chasing an illusion rather than building something real. It's a trap that's easy to fall into, but hard to escape. Reason 5, the misinterpretation of independence. Sigma males are fiercely independent, and they value that trait in others. So when they meet a woman who is equally independent, it seems like a perfect match. But here's where things get tricky. Independence can sometimes be misinterpreted as a lack of interest or emotional detachment. As the saying goes, independence is great, but connection is better. Sigma males might fall into the trap of prioritizing independence over intimacy, leading them to choose partners who aren't fully engaged in the relationship. The misinterpretation of independence can cause Sigma males to end up in relationships that lack emotional closeness. They may appreciate their partner's self-sufficiency, but without a strong emotional bond, the relationship can feel hollow and unfulfilling. So why do Sigma males, with all their strengths and self-awareness, often fall for the wrong women? It comes down to a mix of traits that make them who they are: their love of challenges, their intellectualism, their independence, and sometimes their need to play the hero. Each of these qualities, while admirable, can lead them into relationships that aren't in their best interest. Remember, the right woman for a Sigma male isn't the one who needs fixing, who's hard to get, or who's a puzzle to solve. She's the one who sees him for who he truly is: independent, strong, and worthy of a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding. This concludes our deep dive into why Sigma males often fall for the wrong women. If you found yourself in any of these scenarios, don't worry. You're not alone, and there's always a way forward. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the unique world of Sigma males. See you in the next video.